Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. I'm the Engine Brock Gorton, your reigning, defending, B-card heavyweight champion of the world. And I'm joined by...
the made man, Tommy Haley. What's up?
Oh, sorry.
I think we're joined with someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
It's me.
And you are...
Oh, I came up with a new one.
Oh, boy, I can't wait for this.
Yeah. So, it's the emo who listens to Screamo, Macy Shear.
No, I like it. It's pretty good.
Okay,
I like it. It's good. I like
roll
it.
with that one, apparently. How's everybody's days going?
Feeling good.
That's good. Everybody, y'all too excited for your lists this week?
Kind of. I mean, it's kind of easy for me.
I mean,
What do you mean?
I'm kind of salty you're not participating,
Well, like I said, I had a different... I said I would do my top 5, so, I have my top 5. So let's go ahead and get started on the top 5. Y'all, go ahead and explain what your top 5 is that you were doing this week. Like I said in off air, it would feel almost wrong for me, someone who is uneducated, try to talk about this topic.
What should I eat?
What?
We already did top 5 food.
Yeah, what the...
I know.
No, we didn't. We haven't done top 5 food yet.
That was Thanksgiving food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, okay.
That's being saved for a later date.
Ignore me. I thought that's the top 5 we did one time.
Nope.
No, Thanksgiving.
So y'all want to talk a little bit and let y'all just talk about the topic before you start your top 5s? If there's anything you would like, I don't know, when y'all started watching and such.
Not, there's no, when you started watching, it's kind of just started.
Yeah. You kind of, find you kind of find one, and then you're like, what the heck? And you kind of, click on it and you watch it.
Well, explain what we are talking about.
We're talking about anime.
Anime!
Yes. These two are bigger anime fans than I am. I have a disdain for anime in general, so...
Okay, hold on. Before we start, there's no disdain. I'm not a hardcore one.
Yeah, I'm not hardcore either.
I don't have 5 body pillows stored somewhere. I'm not like that.
Okay, maybe I'm a little hardcore than Tommy. I mean, I have a couple of shirts.
I mean, I got shirts and all that, but I don't have body pillows and shit. That stuff's weird.
Yeah. I have earrings.
Tommy has questionable stickers.
Oh, on my cuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 or 3 of them. Calm down.
I think we sat there and counted one day.
At least 5.
Yeah, I think me and you sat there and count one day, and there was 5 that were questionable. Plus, Tommy has bumper stickers and such. Okay, bud. Don't
Tommy also reads manga too.
Yeah, I'm cursed with knowledge when it comes to stuff I watch. That's not even the Thanos joke.
Yeah. Anyway, which one of you two want to kick y'all off? I guess this is unofficial. The first episode of In the Weebs, I guess.
In the Weebs.
Failed anime podcast that y'all were gonna do.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it out and it'll be separate for the channel.
No, it's going to be a separate thing. I can tell you that for sure.
I've already got the logo made. By the way.
Wild Wings.
By the way, I've already got the logo made for it.
Oh my god! Of course you do.
Anyway, which one of you want to go first?
I said Macy can go first.
All right, Macy, you go first. You two are just going to go back and forth. and then
Okay,
I'll do my top 5.
Got you. My number 5 would have to be 7 Deadly Sins, just because, like, I like the gist of the idea of it. Like,
okay.
Like, the 7 Deadly Sins are actually the good people, and then the 10 Commandments are actually the bad people. I like the twists and stuff on, like, the religious stuff. So,
okay. But did you like it before it turned into 7 Deadly Frames?
What?
Did you not? Okay, never mind.
Okay, whatever. So I put it at number 5 because, like, the plot of it all does get confusing a bit. So
that's true. A lot of mainstream anime plot get confusing. There's some that I can be like that's an example.
Yeah, like, there's a general ideal of it, but the plot and stuff, like, is kind of like how One Piece is, where it'll, like, jump around, kind of.
I have to disagree with that.
Okay.
Let's see. My number 5. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I can't get past the style of anime. I can't watch it because of the style.
Well, which part? Part 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? And 6?
I just don't like the drawing, how the drawings are. That's what I meant by style.
Well, like
how they're drawn out.
I mean, I like it. It's really good.
It may be really good, but I can't sit there and, like, watch it because, like, I don't like how it's drawn.
I could say the same thing for 7 Deadly Sins.
Well, that's fine. I wouldn't be upset about you about it.
Well, I mean, no, but, like, I just like JoJo's. I mean, it's just, like, 4 men traveling to Egypt, trying to kill a vampire with invisible stain.
I mean, I don't care, honestly. It's whatever.
Very cultured.
Absolutely.
Especially part 2.
Oh, okay. My fourth one. My fourth one is... Oh, crap. I had it.
Don't you have these written down?
The list is in my car, people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had them written down, but when I got home, I, like, was rushing to get inside because I was irritated. Fudge. Oh, Tokyo Ghoul.
Can you give us a reason as to why?
I like the goriness in it, you know? It just, for me, it just started really slow, you know?
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's why I couldn't get into it, because it started a little too slow. I need some like, fast-paced action, you know?
No, I agree, but, like, after, like, I got past the slow stuff on it, I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty enjoyable to watch.
You know what? That's a decent take. I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Oh no, it's not.
It certainly isn't mine, because
I know, like,
back to, like, oh, like, yeah, I'm this demon thing. It's so sad.
Yeah, like, I already know, like, one of my honorable mentions is not going to be anyone's favorite at all. So.
Well, that's a fine number 4. Well, my number 4 is Konosuba.
Never heard of it.
It's I died, went to another world, and I'm overpowered as hell. But it's not like that. It's kind of like, it's like a joke on the genre, where it just constantly makes fun of itself for being the part of the genre. It's hilarious.
Okay.
One of the funnier shows I've watched. I highly recommend it.
Okay. I mean, I'll think about it, you know.
But yeah, that's my number 4.
Okay, cool.
I don't like how silent Brock is, because I know he's planning something, or he's doing something.
Yeah, it's kind of, like, weird having just, like...
No, legitimately just muting myself because I've had to go help my family.
Oh, okay.
So, no, continue. I'm literally just was in here to check on y'all. That's the only reason.
I was like, what is he doing? He's quiet. He's too quiet. I haven't heard him this quiet in so long.
No, they'll hear it on the actual feed, but I've been up and out of my room helping my family and such. That's why I've been muted. So
Okay.
I'm going to mute myself some more. Let y'all just go about your funness here.
Back to your business, everyone. Nothing to hear.
Let's see. We're at number 3.
Yeah. Okay, so my number 3 is Assassination Classroom.
See, I started that a couple weeks ago. I love it.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Like,
so good.
I don't know what it is about it. I don't know. Like, it's just one of those ones, like, you can't really explain why you like it as much.
No, it's just really good. It's just the premise is really cool. It's just this, like, weird tentacle octopus thing that the government created, and they're like, they made it wicked too powerful, and they're like, they just have this random ass class, just try to kill it, you know.
Yeah, but like,
is this an anime or a hentai?
No, it's anime. This thing moves at speeds of Mach 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's faster than the freaking jet.
Or wait, no, not Mach 10, like Mach 22 or something like that.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was about that show. Anyways, your number 3?
Yu Yu Yakusho.
What the fudge?
Yu Yu Hakusho. You never heard of it?
No.
What? Like,
sorry.
let me explain Yu Yu Hakusho to you.
Is it hard to explain?
Huh?
Is it hard to explain or no?
I mean, yeah. It's like one of those old school animes that like came out like in the 90s.
Oh, okay. So kind of like Cowboy Bebop?
Yes.
Or Inuyasha?
Yes, kind of like Inuyasha.
Oh, I said it wrong. I always say it wrong. Dang it.
Yeah,
is it bad I know both of your number ones?
Do you know my number 1?
You know my number 1?
I'm pretty sure I know both your number 1s.
All right, and we're back for some weird reason. But Maisie 2, let's see, where did we leave off? You're number 2.
My number 2 is none other than My Hero Academia.
Oh, figured. I thought that would be your number 1.
No, that's what Brock thought too. I know, I'm so mainstream. I'm so quirky.
I know. I wouldn't say Seven Deadly Sins. 7 Deadly Sins isn't for everyone.
No, I know.
Surely for me either. It's not my cup of tea.
No, I know, but I think my 3 honorable mentions might be a little.
Yeah, I wrote down 3 thinking it was like, okay, maybe 3 might be a decent number.
Yeah.
Can you explain why it's your number 2?
I love the storyline. I love the plot to everything. The action, the part where they actually get the sides of the villains and stuff in there too.
Here's my problem. I've been watching it. It's just like I hate the pacing of it.
You hate the pace?
I hate the way they paced it. The pacing it is just I just didn't like it.
Really?
Yes.
Would you think it was too fast?
Did not like the pacing. It was just slow.
You thought it was slow?
Yes,
okay.
I thought it was insanely slow. Because one is, I think there was like some article that they flipped around the 2 arcs. Like one arc was before one of the major ones. That's where I probably had my pacing issues. I'm like, I just hate the pacing of it.
Well, did you watch the movies?
See, here's the thing. I didn't watch the movies.
Okay, that might be why, because some of the movies do go along with the storyline of everything.
Well, I know because they're like filler episodes, aren't they?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Well, let's see. My number 2, you already kind of name-dropped it. It's Cowboy Bebop.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's just the animation, the art, like the art style. That's one of the few animes I will watch dubbed.
Okay. Well, did you watch the live action thing on it?
No, absolutely not. Saw the trailers and I'm like, yeah, this ain't it.
Oh, okay. Well, because, like, I was sitting there thinking the same thing. Like, I was watching the trailer and stuff for it, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this guy playing Bebop.
The guy that plays Bebop, I'm like that plays Spike. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, But I was like, no, I saw one clip and I'm like, yeah, this ain't it.
Yeah, well, okay, well, when you think of Cowboy Bebop, you think of this very slim, tall, like, very...
Right, don't get me wrong, he actually looks like, the main character, I forgot his name.
I don't know, I don't know, I would have thought, like, I don't know, just... Like, very tall, very slim, and, like, the freaking hair. Like, I would have thought the hair would have been curly.
You see, you would think that, but it's like, nah.
Okay.
Spike, the name of the main character.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fine. It's just really good.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad one.
Well, it's not a bad one. So, Macy, before you announce your number one, would you like to recap the 4 that you've already said?
Yeah. Are we doing honorable mentions after, right?
We'll do like we always do. We'll do honorable mentions after, and then we'll get on with our myth.
Okay. Number 5 is 7 Deadly Sins. Number 4, Tokyo Ghoul. Number 3, Assassination Classroom. And number 2, My Hero Academia.
I'm going to say your number 1 because I know it. And I guessed it. I guessed both of yours and got it right. Because I know you too well.
No, you didn't guess Macy's correctly.
You guesses.
You didn't guess Macy's correctly.
No,
Yeah.
She can confirm I did.
You did the second time.
Yes. Because
I
realized what other one would be your number 1.
Anyways, my number 1. I'm so obsessed with every character in it. But my number 1 is Demon Slayer.
Very mainstream.
Thank you. I'm quirky. Gotta remember that.
I don't even need a reason why, because I've already read all 23 volumes of the manga.
Okay, but the people at home might need a reason.
Yes, Macy, can you please explain?
Okay, so my first time ever watching it, it was with a friend that me and Brock have in common that Tommy knows. So I'm like sitting
here. Is it a certain
like,
friend that lives in Rolla now?
Yes.
Shout out to him.
So I'm like sitting here like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but it's kind of like the same anime style that My Hero Academia is. So I was like, I'm sitting there watching it. It starts off really slow, okay? So then I'm sitting there like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna like this. And then the second episode hits, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. I love the violence. I love how different the 3 main characters are. I love that they have like the blood and just kind of like it's kind of gory in it, but not too gory.
I mean, yeah, I can see why. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I started it during like when quarantine kind of started back in March of 2020. God, it feels so weird saying that.
Yeah.
That's almost been 2 years now.
Yeah.
So I started it back in like kind of the start of quarantine. I'm like, you know what? I might as well start this. I've heard some things about it, and all that stuff. Then like the first episode, I'm like, this is actually really good. And then after the first season, I'm like,
the first episode.
I want more. After I finished the entire first season, and it was only the first season before the movie came out, I'm like,
oh yeah,
I need more of this. So what did I do? I decided to buy most of the manga, and I was like,
most of the manga that's out.
I have the entire manga is already finished. This is all 23 volumes are out now. I think I'm one of those rare few that have all 23 of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you liking the current arc so far?
Oh my god, I love it. Like,
I like how off record you're asking me questions and be like, does this person die? I'm like, I cannot disclose that information at this moment.
Okay. Because I don't want to get all emotional again with someone else dying.
Well, if I tell you, I would spoil it, so I don't want to be that much of a dick.
I know. I literally just have to wait until Sunday until the next episode comes out.
Yes. Like, you're just going to have to wait, so.
Okay, can you tell me this? How many seasons of this do you think there's going to be?
Oh, there's going to be a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to make another movie?
I wouldn't say that, I mean, with the next arc, maybe.
Okay.
Because after Mugen Train, it just gets more of a wild ride.
Oh my god, I cried at the end of that movie. Is that bad?
I mean, I don't know why you're crying for a donut, but okay.
You leave Rengoku alone.
Oh, come on. He's a donut dog.
Tommy cried when Tony Stark died.
Soul and a fire that refuses.
Right. He don't have a heart. He a donut.
Oh my god, I hate you.
He a donut. That's what he is. He a donut.
Whatever.
Tommy cried at Tony Stark dying, so it's fine.
Yeah. Eat it. Okay, so what's your number one, Tommy?
Well, let me recap my list before I know.
Oh, right.
Before Brock says my number one. My number 5, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Number 4, Konosuba. Number 3, Yu Yu Hakusho. And then number 2, Cowboy Bebop. Brock, go ahead and tell the audience my number 1.
It's very painfully obvious with him. It's One Piece.
Yeah, it's One Piece. I mean,
yeah,
dope characters, dope backstories, dope arcs. I mean, world building. I mean, the list can just go on and on.
It's 1,000 episodes long.
Now, I'm going to be honest. 1,008 episodes sounds like a lot.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot.
But I also made the smart decision of starting it during quarantine in 2020 when we could literally do nothing at all except just watch TV and all that and stay in our houses.
Some of us had to go to work.
You know what? I'm like, I'm going to start this. And guess what? I finished it and I loved it. I'm like, at first I was in that crowd of, I don't really want to start it. There's so many episodes. Now I'm in that crowd of like, there's not enough episodes. It's just, it's so good. But yeah, that's my number 1. Plus, like, out of all the anime merch I have, that's like the number 1 most anime merch I have of is One Piece.
Mine is Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
Your honorable mentions?
Oh. So, one of mine is Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's one of mine. I'll be honest with you, Demon Slayer is on my honorable mentions list. Like, it hasn't hit its ceiling yet, is the thing. Before it gets up there.
Okay. Fairy Tail.
No.
You don't like Fairy Tail?
I mean, I don't like Fairy Tail. I like it. It's just
It's long, too. That's a long anime, too.
That one, I think, is a little longer than One Piece.
Is it?
I think it's getting there. But nothing.
It's getting there.
Nothing can top Sesame Street. That show has like 4,000 episodes.
And then mine that I think I first ever completed and watched, and I'm still waiting on the second season for it, is the Ouran Host Club.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that's ugh. One of mine is Attack on Titan.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I didn't care for it.
What do you mean you can't care for it?
I didn't like it.
Kind of. The first season, there was someone at my work that like tried not to watch Attack on Titan because of like how the Titans look. I'm like, yeah, I could see that. And then they're like, first of all, the main character's just a whiny little bitch. And I'm like, yeah, that's also very true. But like, once you get past the second season, it completely changes.
I can't. I don't know. I can't, and it sucks because Connor likes that one too.
Believe me, that's something you kind of have to like power through.
Yeah.
Like, I've been watching the second part of the fourth season, and I've been absolutely loving it.
I mean, I might one day maybe. Who knows? I don't know yet.
So, well, yeah, but that's our top 5.
Yep.
Because they
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Brock, what do you have for top 5? That you just not participate.
Yeah.
Is he there?
I very much am.
Oh, okay. I thought he died for a second.
Are you alive?
And I can tell you this right now. Y'all need some Jesus.
Why?
And you're going to be given some right now. Because this top 5 this week that I did was no small feat. As you know, I had plenty of spare time on my hands this week. Due to issues, let's call them. So how did I spend
my God, are you
my
Jehovah's
time?
Witness now?
Yeah,
What did I spend my free time doing? I sat down and watched every single VeggieTales episode and movie that ever came out.
Oh, God.
And here is my power rankings for VeggieTales movies. Not all of them. Not all of them. This is top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the top 8 that I have. There is also some very epic Christian music playing in the background. You cannot hear it. Number 8. Number 8. Gideon Tuba Warrior. It is about the story of Gideon, but in this case he is part of a marching band and fights people with flashlights. Number 7, Duke and the Great Pie War. It is a Middle Ages fight, and I love it. Number 6, The Ballad of Little Joe. It is the story of Joseph and his magical dream coat, but instead he has a hat, and he sells pizza.
Okay.
Number 5, Josh and the Big Wall. It gave us Slurpees being dumped on people's heads.
Huh.
Number 4, Dave and the Giant Pickle.
I remember that one.
I remember that one. That's a good one.
Number 3, King George and the Ducky.
Remember that
You
one?
tried to kill a man for a rubber duck because you're the king and you want his rubber duck.
See, now I don't remember that one. There's so many. There's some that you're talking about. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
Number 2, Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed. He is the greatest superhero of all time, and he fights a giant weed that infests the city and tries to take over and kill a man.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
And number 1, Moe and the Big Exit. Dodgeballs rain down upon the city as vegetables are steamed alive by the power of God.
Jesus. Are you good?
That is my power ranking for my top 8 VeggieTales movies.
You good? You good? Subjecting yourself to watching all of that?
That's too much God for me.
That's a little. Yeah, I know, right? And I'm Catholic. That's a little too much, dog.
Your souls need to be cleansed with that. Is all that I am saying. Also, the other top 5 I did. Power Rangers, Beyblade, Bakugan, Pokemon, Teen Titans. So.
Wow, so you watched a lot of Cartoon Network as a kid.
No, that is my top 5 animes. So
right, exactly. All 5 of those were on Cartoon Network, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, they were.
Except Power Rangers.
Or, well, hold on. It was at Nick. Well, which one, though?
It's just Power Rangers.
Which Power Rangers? I thought
Dino Thunder. Always Dino Thunder. But
Dino Thunder, that was on Disney.
I literally just did this I did those 5 to screw with you, because there's my top 5 favorite animes, even though one of them's not an anime.
I mean, Pokemon's an anime.
Yeah. I almost threw Yu-Gi-Oh! In there at number 5, but I'm like, nah, Power Rangers.
Oh, Yugi, I'm trapped in this television. If you don't win this card game, I'm gonna die or whatever. I don't remember. I barely watched Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid.
I don't know. I didn't watch it at all. All right, y'all have your MIPs of the week?
Yes.
All right.
It kind of correlate to what we're talking about next, Brock.
Well, mine correlates, but so in that case, do you just want to do trivia?
I mean, no, mine correlates to a certain announcements that have been made as of this Tuesday, as this podcast is going out on a Wednesday.
I think me and you might have the same MIPs of the week then. Well, okay, here are your options. An NHL question or a football question?
Football. Football, why not?
Oh boy, this is a doozy of a question, too.
Oh, great.
In what year was the forward pass made legal in American football?
Oh,
1951, 1924, 1940, or 1906?
Can you repeat that?
The question or the answers?
The question, please. The question, please.
What year was the forward pass made legal in American football?
Okay, and then the answers?
1951, 1924, 1940, and 1906.
1940.
I'm going to go with 1924.
You are both wrong. It was 1906.
Really?
Anyway, it is now time for our MIP of the week. If you do not know what the MIPs are, Macy, please explain what an MIP is.
Most idiotic person of the week.
Such illustrious winners, such as in the past, have been Urban Meyer, the San Diego/Los Angeles Chargers, and a guy who told us to drink our own piss.
And Dak Prescott.
No, I think that week it was the Cowboys.
I think it was just I think we just made it the Cow. I think we just agreed to disagree with the Cowboys.
Yeah. So, Macy, what offering do you have for this week? As, well, me and Tommy have the same answer. So
I hope mine's not the same as you guys.
I highly doubt it.
I highly doubt it.
Oh, okay. My MIP of the week would be, what's her name? Is her name Brittany?
Mahomes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, we have a very different MIP of the week than you.
Huh?
Yeah, we have a completely different one. I mean, completely.
Oh, okay.
Different sport entirely.
Okay. So mine is Brittany Mahomes, just because, I get it, Matthews. We're going back again. But she really didn't have to spray everyone with champagne.
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold up. Is this a Chiefs fan saying this?
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and defend everyone's, thing. Patrick Mahomes cannot control everything that they do when he is on the field, you know?
And I have to agree with that. That's very true.
You know, people are their own people, and they make their own decisions, and they make their own mistakes. That right there was a pretty big mistake. It's cold. Nobody wants to be sprayed with champagne unexpectedly, you know? Unless you're already, I don't know.
Unless you're already drunk, then you really don't,
Yeah. Anyways, what are your guys'?
Do you want me to say it, or are you going to say it?
I'll let you say it.
The Baseball Writers Association of America. So our BIP will lead into the next segment. So we're going to talk about baseball. So recording this on Tuesday.
Does that mean that me and Tommy win because we have the same MIP, I guess?
No, I have to agree with Brittany. That's the kind of... I have to agree with me.
Damn, 3 weeks in a row.
No, this is your first week because you and Tommy had two guys on the same team last week.
I thought we mutually agreed to say the Cowboys.
No, she still wanted it to be Dak. I was the deciding vote to make it the Cowboys. So
Okay.
All right. Apparently, congratulations, Brittany Matthews. You are MIP of the week this week. I honestly think it should have been who me and Tommy are getting ready to talk about here.
Well, I mean, come on, be more classy than that. Don't just start spraying alcohol everywhere, you know?
Still,
Have common courtesy for other people.
She's a 26-year-old girl. You're telling me that Maisie, you wouldn't be doing this? Like, Maisie,
what?
if you were engaged to, I don't know, I'm throwing this name out here because it, whatever. If you were married to, like, Josh Allen, and the Bills had just beaten, I don't know, the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl, you're telling me you wouldn't be doing basically the same thing that she was?
Okay, but, like...
I'm not all over
Here's the thing, though. That's different, because we don't hear a lot about Josh Allen's girlfriend.
Yeah, but, okay, no, that's not my point of saying, like, she's been all over the news. I'm saying I wouldn't have done it all over fans. Like, everybody who is in the booth celebrating and stuff, all those people that they were with, yeah.
This brings up a bigger issue with Tommy to this point. Just say you hate the Chiefs. Don't say that you hate Brittany Matthews. Just say that you hate the Chiefs, dude.
They're just obnoxious.
Just say you hate the Chiefs.
I have disdain.
No, go ahead and say it. You hate the Chiefs.
I hate it. I hate them.
I know you do. You've always, and you've tried this pretty much since Mahomes got here, and his family's been in the spotlight. You've tried to deflect your hate for the Chiefs onto his family, and that's what I'm getting sick of. And you're even trying to deflect it towards the fans in the stands.
I don't hate Mahomes. It's not hard not to hate him. It's insanely hard not to hate him. Kind of like with Dak.
Well, unless you're Maisie.
I hate him.
Well, unless you're Maisie. I mean, but like, it's kind of hard for me to hate Mahomes.
We've been over it with Maisie that she has some sort of issue mentally, so.
I can't stand his family. His dad, though, is fine. Right?
Right.
Yeah,
his dad's fine. Because you don't hear anything about his dad a lot. Other than, like, he played baseball for the Twins and all that.
Well, yeah, because
Did you know that Mahomes' dad played baseball?
Yeah,
that's you hear.
Really? What? Breaking news here on BTT.
Yeah,
Mahomes' dad just played baseball.
Professionally. For the Twins and Yankees and Mets.
For the Twins!
And the Yankees and Mets.
Wait, he played for the Yankees?
I thought so. I know the Mets for sure. I'm pretty sure he played for the Yankees.
I'm pretty sure I thought he played for the Twins.
Well, he played for quite a few teams. I'm looking at
I thought the most team is with the Twins.
I'm looking it up.
The Twins forgot to remove their W.
Yeah, whatever. All right, here's the official list of teams that he's played for. Twins, Red Sox, Mets, Rangers, Cubs, and Pirates. So, no, he didn't play for the Yankees. But he did play for the...
Yeah, he didn't play for the Yankees. He beat the Yankees in whatever year they...
Yeah, whatever that was. But, yeah. He also played for... Who the hell? A Japanese team, too.
It's probably towards the end of his career.
Yeah, no, 1997, he debuted in 92, and he kept playing until 2003 in the major leagues, and then was playing in the minor leagues after that.
I don't know.
Oh, wow, okay, this is how far back he goes. He played for the Edmonton Trappers when they were Montreal's team.
That goes back.
He was also signed by the Royals in 2005. Or no, 2006.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it looks like he finally retired in 2009. Oh, and he played for a team that me and Tommy know pretty well because we just saw them here not that long ago against he played for the Sioux Falls Canaries. The same team that the Monarchs play in the same baseball league.
Oh, did not know that.
I didn't either until now, so hey, that's cool. He's even in their Hall of Fame.
That's cool.
But, yeah. There you go. Yeah, Tommy hates the Chiefs, Maisie hates the Cowboys, and I hate myself, so... You know.
What? Okay.
I mean,
So, do you just want to rip the Band-Aid off?
Tommy hates the Chiefs. Yes.
Yes.
Maisie, you hate the Cowboys. Yes.
Well, I mean, I also hate the Cowboys, too, except for Dak. We love some Dak.
Maisie, do you agree that you hate the Cowboys? And she's gone. Cool.
I take that as a yes.
Yeah. All right, Tommy, let's talk about what... Yep, there she goes. Oh, is she back?
Oh, back?
Yes?
Hello?
Yeah, okay, hi. Can you agree that you hate the Cowboys, Maisie?
Oh, yeah. I've hated the Cowboys since I was a child.
Okay, cool. So she missed my joke that when I said Tommy hates the Chiefs, Maisie hates the Cowboys, and I hate myself. So, there you go.
I heard that.
Okay.
Y'all just can't.
Yeah. Anyway, Tommy, if you would like to get into why we have the BBWA, or the Bastards...
Baseball Writers Association of America, or whatever it's called.
Or Barry Bonds...
Yep.
Or I don't know.
So we're just going to rip the Band-Aid off. RMIP was the Baseball Writers Association. For one reason is because that the Hall of Fame
is
was
rigged.
Announced today.
Is rigged.
It's rigged!
How is there only one person
people.
that get in? How does only one person get in?
Wait, he was the only one?
Yeah. There were no other people announced.
How?
I don't know. He was the only person announced.
Dude, that just grinds my gears.
One person.
It was Poppy.
Still, there was one person. One person. I'm pulling it up today. Like,
it was just David Ortiz.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm pulling up the ballots and everything. Yeah, Big Poppy's the only person.
How many percent of the vote did he get?
Enough.
Just 70% or whatever the number is.
Yeah. So here were the people that were available on the ballot.
You mean eligible?
You know what I mean.
I know.
Bobby Abreu, Barry Bonds, Mark Burley, Roger Clemens, Carl Crawford, Prince Fielder, Todd Helton, Ryan Howard, Tim Hudson, Torrey Hunter, Andrew Jones, Jeff Kent, Tim Lincecum, Justin Moreno, Joe Nathan, David Ortiz, Jonathan Papelbon, Jake Peavy, Andy Pettit, AJ Przinsky, Manny Ramirez, Alex Rodriguez, Scott Rowland. I don't know who that is. That is the only person on this ballot I don't know.
I have no clue who that is. I'm kind of surprised when I heard you say Tim Lincecum.
I'm not. I'm still going.
I didn't know he's been retired that long to be on the ballot.
Same. Jimmy Rollins, Kurt Schilling, Gary Sheffield, Sammy Sosa, Mark Teixeira, former Royal, Omar... Okay, here's another one I don't know. Omar Vizquel.
I don't
know
remember.
And the final one is Billy Wagner, which that's shocking that he's not in the Hall of Fame right now. But, so, out of that list, one person got in.
One person got in. There have been years where it's just been like two people and all that. That's it.
One person. One.
Excuse me.
One. So, Tommy, out of that list, I'm getting ready to send you the tweet so you can look at it.
Hey,
the one I'm seeing at that has the entire ballot. We're going to go through here and we are going to... You can select up to 10, according to this. So, do you have the tweet now up in front of you?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Pull it up real quick. All right, let's see.
So
out of the ballot, I'm putting on Barry Bonds.
So, hang on. We'll go through that. Do you want to just go through by name and together we'll say if he's a Hall of Famer, or for this year if we would elect him into the Hall of Fame or not?
Okay, we'll start in
the order that it's been given to us.
The order it's been given. So we'll start from the first row.
Okay, so are we going down or across?
We're going,
because I went down when I listed off the names.
Huh?
I went down when I listed off the names.
Okay.
Macy, how big of a baseball fan are you?
Not that big.
Okay, so you probably won't really have much input here, will you?
Not really.
The answer is no, she won't.
If you know the name and think they should be in, say yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Babe Ruth.
No, he's already in. He's been in for a while.
He was like one of the first ones inducted.
Yeah.
Tommy Bahama.
Not a baseball player.
That's a clothing brand.
Yeah. Anyway, Tommy, start with the first name on that list.
All right, we'll start with Bubba Brayu.
Not this year.
I would not this year. There's certain people that's like, no, definitely not a first year.
Well, I don't even know if he's first year.
I don't know. There's certain names in here that I'm like, are they first year?
Well, there's a lot of guys on this list I remember watching play, so
I don't remember Bubba Brayu playing.
I don't either. I mean, but again, he was on the Angels, so he may have been playing the same time that we were watching, but was he part of that 04 team that won the pennant or won the championship?
I don't know, actually.
I'm going to look that
Sure.
up. I'm going to look up that 04 Angels team. Holy crap. Okay, Bubba Brayu played for... So, the majority of Bubba Brayu's career was not with the Angels.
Also, I ordered Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's almost here, so I'm happy.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's fast.
Anyway, back on track here. Bubba Brayu, Tommy,
Right.
Do you know who he spent the majority of his career with?
Who?
The Philadelphia Phillies.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say Eagle.
Really?
But I know that we were talking
don't
about...
associate him with the Phillies at all. So, here's the teams that he's played for. Astros from 96 to 97. Phillies from 98 to 06. Yankees from 06 to 08. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Angels from 09 to 12. Dodgers in 12. Mets in 14.
I don't remember that at all.
I have no recollection of him on the Yankees, him on the Dodgers, or him on the Mets.
Nope, neither do I.
I just remember him for the Angels. I don't remember him being in Philly. Of course, 98 to 06. Okay, so I wasn't born till 99. So...
Well, I was born until 2000, so...
So, when I was really paying attention to baseball, the Royals never played the Phillies, so... But we both agree that Bubba Brayu is a no, correct?
No. He's a no, sorry.
For this year, Bobby. At least. For this year.
Yeah, for this year, at least, yeah.
Next name, Tommy.
The next name. Are we doing it across or doing it up and down?
Same way I read it off. So up and down.
So, Andrew Jones is next, I believe?
Nope. Below Bobby.
Oh, Barry Bonds. That is a yes.
Yeah, he deserves to be in, but I know why he's not getting in.
Because of the steroids. Look, you can't deny the all-time home run leader. Like, all time. All time.
I know a lot of people from high school who did steroids.
I get he's one of those guys like you think steroid era with.
That entire era of baseball was steroids, though.
See, that's the thing, though.
Which, I mean, I guess is why guys like Sammy Sosa and Roger Clemens and Kurt Schilling and...
Well, I don't ever think Schilling popped, is the thing.
No, but there's always going to be that on him because he played during that time. That's
true.
And
that's the only reason why.
Even though me and you associate him with a specific moment that is completely different from steroids on the baseball
a bloody sock.
Yeah, that's what me and you associate with him with, was that run with the Red Sox.
Most people associate with his political stances now.
No,
but I
don't even know that. I think a lot of baseball fans, especially casual baseball fans, they still know him for Bloody Sock.
That's true.
I mean, I still know him as Bloody Sock. I don't know him for his political views because, quite honestly, as we've stated on this podcast, we don't get political here for a reason.
Well, if you look up Kurt Schilling, it'll basically give you a lot of political stuff. And I mean a lot.
Well, I don't look him up that often. But anyway, Barry Bonds totally deserves to
Barry Bonds, yes, absolutely.
But
you can't deny the all-time home run leader.
I understand why they're not doing it.
Because these stupid old baseball writers are like, well, he did steroids. Like, well, yeah,
he ruined baseball for me.
He's also the all-time MLB home run leader. All-time. You can't deny that. You just can't.
Yeah. Next name on the list, Tommy.
Mark Burel.
Burley.
Is it Burley? Is that?
Yep. He's from St. Charles, Missouri. So he's a Missouri boy.
See, I don't know much about his playing career, though.
Well, he has a World Series ring.
With who?
The White Sox in 2005.
Oh.
He was their star pitcher in 2005. If you'll remember. So, I mean, like, he has been... Like, he's one of those names that I see there, and I'm like, man, this dude is pretty much been, like, pitcher for me my entire life. Because he was with the White Sox from 2000 to 2011. So the Royals faced him a lot. And he's from St. Charles, which, granted, other side of the state, he went to Francis Howell North. So, he was also cut from his school's baseball team. Think about that for a second.
Huh.
But,
I would say maybe. I mean, I'm not going to say, like, oh, yeah, because he's from Missouri. I'll be like, yeah, he's in. I'll be like,
I would say yes to the hefty lefty.
I would say yes.
I mean, he was part of that Blue Jays team that played the Royals in 2015, too, so...
Which is crazy to think.
Yeah, he played from... He was drafted in 98, and his final game was 2015 against the Royals. Or October 4th.
Something which is crazy.
His final game was October 4th, 2015. I don't know if that was against the Royals or not. I'd like to think it is, but I'm going to look it up right now. Keep talking, Tommy.
But yeah, it's a no for me.
About Mark Burley.
It's a no for me, dog. Sorry.
So you're
Sorry about all that. Hello?
So no, they played against the Rangers in the divisional series. So his final game was against the Rangers in the division series.
Oh, was it the Batista with the drive?
Probably not that game, but it was... Because I think that was a wildcard game. Anyway.
Batista?
Not the wrestler.
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
Not the wrestler.
Not the wrestler Batista. Jose Batista.
Baseball player. Okay. Anyway, next name on the list, Tommy, if you will.
Roger Clements. Here's the thing. That's a tough one.
Like I said, Burley doesn't necessarily deserve to get in this year, and it's mainly because of this guy's name right here.
Because of Roger?
Yeah. Because Roger deserves to get in this year.
I mean, yeah.
That's why I'm not saying Burley now. So, yeah, because, again, he's going to be tainted because of the steroids.
Like, the two names you can honestly think of when you think of Clement, like, of the steroid era, you think immediately of Roger Clements and Barry Bonds.
No, you don't. You think of Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds.
McGwire, Sosa, those kind of guys, you know.
Jose Canseco, that rat. He took a dive. No one can convince me otherwise. Am I right?
Yeah.
But anyway,
right.
Back to Roger Clemens.
After Roger Clemens?
No, back to Roger Clemens.
Back to Roger Clemens? I'd say yes.
This year, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Macy's
happy.
having fun.
Sorry, I got food.
Okay. Tommy, the next name on the list, if you will.
The next name, Carl Crawford. I mean, do we really have to go through this entire thing?
We do, and we will.
Really? Do we have to? No,
Okay,
we
do you
don't
want to
have
just go through the top names then? Okay,
Okay,
fine.
we're going to go through the names and say yes or no. Just yes or no.
Okay, we'll do that.
Carl Crawford, yes or no?
Not this year.
No. Prince Fielder,
Not
yes.
this year.
Not this year. Todd Helton,
Yes. I'm surprised he's not in yet.
yes. Ryan Howard,
Not this year.
not this year. Sorry. Tim Hudson,
I didn't know he was up for Hall of Fame voting.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
Torrey Hunter,
Another one I'm going to have to censor. The only ones I'm censoring so far are me. That's fine.
Andrew Jones,
Yes!
yes.
Because if he gets in, that means Gordo's going to get in.
Jeff Kent,
Not this year.
I don't even know who that is.
1 second.
I don't know who that is.
He played from 92 to 08.
I still don't know who that is.
Trying to see. There's no one. A lot of the National League mainly.
All right, next. Okay.
No,
all right.
he was in the National League a lot. He was a pitcher.
Okay.
Or no,
all right.
no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. My bad. Second baseman.
Whatever. Okay, we're go next name.
Yep.
Tim Lincecum.
Not
No,
this year.
did not even know. Not even know he was on the. I didn't even know he was on the ballot either.
I didn't know he was retired yet.
Oh, I knew he was retired. I didn't know when he was Hall of Fame eligible.
You knew more than I did, apparently.
So we're saying no.
Not this year, and probably not ever.
Give it due time.
Yeah, maybe.
So we're saying no to that one. Okay.
Yep.
Justin Moreno.
No, not this year.
No.
Probably
Next.
not ever, honestly.
Joe Nathan.
No.
David Ortiz.
Yeah, I'm just surprised he got in this year.
Yes. I mean that was. I mean, come on. That's kind of a given.
Yeah, but there's another name on this list that he played a lot against that didn't get in this year. That I'm surprised about.
Jonathan Papelbon.
He
Didn't know he was up for it.
Yeah, no, I knew he was, but he deserves to be in.
So we're saying maybe.
Yeah,
Not this year?
Not this year. It's a maybe.
A maybe. Okay. Jake Peavy.
Honestly, thought he was still playing in the league.
Didn't know he was retired, especially for this long.
Yeah. Well, what year did Ortiz retire? Because this is his first year eligible.
I don't know, but
All
next
right.
name.
Next.
Next name, Andy Pettit.
Deserves to be in, won't get in this year, though.
Yeah, I know. He won't get in this year.
I have vivid memories of Andy Pettit just carving the Royals up. Granted, that's not really saying much, but...
Yeah, I know. Granted, it's not like saying a lot, but, you know.
Yeah, I'm going through those highlights right now. God, we were terrible.
Oh, yeah, we were very bad. Bad fish.
Next name.
AJ Pierzynski.
Deserves to be in, won't get in this year. Not this year, though.
Yeah, no, that's one of those names where it's like, yeah, try again next year, and then maybe.
He's so good.
Next name, Manny Ramirez.
Deserves to be in, won't get in this year, though. Manny's so good. Manny's so good. I love Manny.
Manny's good. I love him. Love him. All right, the next name is Alex Rodriguez.
Should have gotten in this year, actually.
Which let me double check and make sure there hasn't been anything in that.
I would have gotten something from Jeff Passan. There is a bias against him. I don't know why.
It's just Poppy that was elected.
I honestly find it hilarious that there's a slant against A-Rod, but not against Jeter.
No, I mean, Jeter didn't get in unanimously. That's the thing, though.
Honestly, A-Rod's a better player than Jeter is. Jeter just got help because he was part of those great Yankee teams.
See, I have to disagree with you there. I think it's the other way around.
What, you think because he was so good that the Yankees were that good?
Well, no, it's just that A-Rod got carried to a lot of rings because of Jeter.
Oh, no, I'm not... Again, I think it was the Yankee teams he was on. But I think A-Rod's only got one ring, and it's that 09 one.
But still, though, A-Rod was on the Yankees for, forever. But
not as long as you would think, sir.
But still, though, I think it's the other way around.
Here, I'm looking it up right now to see how long he played for the Yankees. Yeah, he only played for the Yankees. Okay, well, that's longer than I thought he... Okay, so he got, what? No, he only got one ring.
Which is crazy to think that he only got one ring out of staying that long.
He was with the Mariners from 94 to 2000, and then from 01 to 03, he was with the Rangers. A-Rod played from the Yankees from 04 to 16. But only has one ring.
Huh.
So, and he was part of the, like I said, he was part of the Mariners from 94 until 2000, and then he was part of the Rangers from 01 to 03. So I don't think it was a Jeter carried him situation, considering that there's only that one ring. Especially with you look at the teams that Jeter won those other ones with. It was Jeter got carried.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because
no, I just cannot agree with you on that, though.
Let me put it this way: what postseason memories do you have of Jeter compared to A-Rod?
Mr. November with Jeter.
Okay, what did he do? Hold up. What did he actually do that you can specifically remember in October and November?
Let's see. That game against Oakland where he did that little backhand pick to the catcher for that out.
Okay, that's one.
Another one, literally diving into the stands for a play.
2.
Or for a ball. And then the Mr. November home run. Granted, the fan caught it. And then again, that was fan interference, but...
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I said granted it was fan interference, but...
Therefore, it shouldn't have been a home run.
Mr. November.
Yankees lose that game. Yankees don't win the World Series. Next name, Scott Rowland.
Scott Rowland, no.
Nah.
Right next year.
Jimmy Rollins, not this year.
Not this year. Kurt Schilling, yes.
Yes. That is one that me and you will agree on is Kurt Schilling.
Yes. Yes, Kurt Schilling, yes.
Gary Sheffield?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe not this year, but should be in. Sammy Sosa, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know how he has pulled a Michael Jackson and has gotten paler as he's gotten older.
Dude, I don't know how he does it.
He looks completely different than when he played baseball.
Oh, completely.
Because he's gotten, I don't know how to describe it. Mark Teixeira.
No.
He was good, but again, he was on the... For me, he's in that same boat that Jeter and A-Rod and all them were in, because he was part of those Yankees machines in the 2000s.
Oh, yeah, no, he was part of the Yankee machines.
So, I don't know. This name I have to look up because I'm not familiar with him.
Omar Vizquel?
Yeah. Well, the first thing that came up was domestic violence, so that's not great.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Wow. You want to venture a guess how long what year he debuted and what year he retired?
No idea.
He debuted in 1989 and retired in 2012.
Damn. Really?
Shortstop. Mariners from 89 to 93. Indians from 94 to 04. Giants from 05 to 09 or 08. Rangers in 09. White Sox in 10 and 11. And retired as a Blue Jay in 12. He's been a coach of the Angels and of the Tigers. He's a 3-time All-Star and a 11-time Gold Glove winner.
Then yes.
I'm going to be honest.
Then yes. With that record, yes. With that resume, yes, absolutely.
Little under 3,000 hits. Only 80 home runs. Not even 1,000 runs batted in. Career batting average of 272.
Oh, okay, actually, maybe next year. Next year.
Yeah, that's definitely a next year situation. And finally, Billy Wagner.
Billy Wagner. Yes? Question mark?
I gotta confirm it's the right Billy Wagner I'm thinking of here. This is not the same Billy Wagner I'm thinking of. So this is a pitcher.
I presume.
This is a pitcher.
No, then.
Well, 7-time All-Star.
Still.
But again, I don't remember. God, I really don't ever remember him crossing paths with anyone that we would have watched.
You'd have to jog my memory on Billy Wagner.
Astros from 95 to 03, Phillies in 04, 05, Mets 06 to 09, Red Sox in 09, and Braves in 10. I don't remember him.
Nope, don't remember that.
I don't remember Billy Wagner.
Do not remember that at all.
He was a relief pitcher.
That's it. That's all the names.
So what did we get out of that list? Barry.
Solid handful. I don't know. Let's just say solid handful.
Hang on. Barry, Rogers, Helton. We said Howard at some point. Andrew Jones, Ortiz. Did we say yes on A-Rod?
I said no.
Okay. Yes on Schilling. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. And then Omar Vizquel, which we have as a down the line. Yeah.
So we'll say like
Sosa,
6.5.
Sammy. So that's 7.
Oh yeah, we said Sammy Sosa.
So we have 7 that we say would get in. But only 1 got in, so that's lovely.
I think there was 1 year no one got in.
Yeah, but again, that's just how stupid the BBWA
Oh yeah, that's how
is.
stupid the Baseball Writers Association from America is sometimes.
Anyway, you want to rip this Band-Aid off now?
What Band-Aid?
Macy, do you want to gloat?
Sorry, I'm eating a chicken wing.
Okay, we'll wait on her then. So, Tommy, let's get started with the first game that happened this weekend in football. If you will. I'm doing a lot of Dusty Rhodes today.
Bengals Titans, the first game of the Saturday.
That is exactly what I am talking about.
Isn't it funny how the very first play of that game I was watching, Ryan Tannehill throws an interception. I'm like, okay, all right.
So that's how this week's going.
I'm like, all right, so this is how it's going to go this week? I'm like, okay, we are in for a wild ride then.
Dude.
But yeah, I mean, there was nothing else to talk about. I mean, Cincinnati did a fantastic job containing Derrick Henry.
Would you like to
give
the
absolutely.
Stats that you wrote down for that game?
Oh yeah, by the way, Cincinnati ends up pulling out with a late field goal, a game-winning field goal. Yes. And get this, Joe Burrow was sacked
9 times.
9 times. 9 times.
9.
He was sacked.
9.
He was sacked 9 times, and he still won. I believe that's the first time ever that has happened.
Donovan McNabb was sacked a similar amount of times and still won the game.
You sure?
Yep. They showed it during the broadcast.
Oh, that's right, they did. That's right.
So, that's the only reason I know that.
Yeah, that's true. Let's talk about the second game that happened. I mean, that's really noteworthy. I mean, Cincinnati actually pulled off the upset.
Cincinnati is in.
It was kind of bucked the trend with 1 seeds on this Saturday.
Cincinnati is in the AFC Championship game since 1988.
I believe that was the Chargers they played?
No, Bills.
Oh, it was the Bills. That's right.
Yeah. Hang on.
Double check and make sure.
Yep. Well, it shows the Bills. Yep, Bills-Bengals.
Well, then it had to have been the Bills then.
Well, it says Bills-Bengals 1988 AFC Championship game, so.
Okay. Let's see. The next game we were talking about, I believe, is the nightcap of Saturday.
Yeah.
Which they had the teams on correct times on Saturday, by the way.
Hey.
3:30 and 7 o'clock, or whatever it was.
Robbie Gould is a bad man.
I love Gold. I love Gold. Don't you?
I love Robbie Gould.
You know what's one thing I've realized is that the 49ers are trying to literally stuff Jimmy G in a locker and throw it to the bottom of the ocean. Yet he's winning all these important games by literally not doing it, like barely anything at all.
Bare minimum.
It's
like the bare minimum.
It's insane.
It's stupidly insane. But yeah, other than that, like,
bless you.
Thank you. And by the way, can we all agree that this was definitely Aaron Rodgers' last game as a Packer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can we all agree on that?
I can.
Yep, because he's coming to Indianapolis, baby!
Okay, man. Okay, pump the brakes there, kid.
He's coming to Indy! Let's go! Let's go! Colts, baby!
I don't think he's going to Indy at all.
No, he's not. That's because we're getting Russell Wilson! We're trading for Dak!
Oh, God.
So we can run the ball with 14 seconds left in the playoffs.
But yeah, can we just all agree that this definitely was Aaron Rodgers' last game as Packer?
Yeah, more than likely.
More than likely.
I don't see any way. Oh, hey, we forgot breaking news that happened today.
We'll talk about it in a second.
Okay, we'll talk about it after we recap these games, before picks.
Yes, we'll talk about this game.
Okay.
Let's go to the Sunday games, which were at the stupidest times ever. We will talk about Rams and Buccaneers.
Oh my God. Rams are my favorite team.
Hold on. Before we start, can we talk about how amazing NFL creative was? NFL is... Me and Brock agree that NFL is scripted.
Yeah.
And they have like a creative team that will write out what's going to happen during the day. Good God, NFL creative was on some type of drugs, because good God, it was crazy. And I mean crazy. But yeah, like, that game was it was just such a back and forth affair. I mean, Tom Brady bled, which like spawned the meme of Ben Stiller, like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Dude, I love that meme. Hashtag great freaking meme.
But yeah, like, you sense, like, during that game, it's like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen that Tom Brady's going to pull it out of his ass? Tampa Bay's going to come back and win this game. They're going to host the NFC Championship game. They're going to go to the Super Bowl and all that stuff. Like, I was, like, getting worried for a second. I'm like, when is it happening?
Right, because it usually happens, especially around this time.
And at home, by the way. It was also at home.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. I just know words.
Brock, do you have input on this game at all? Like, how insanely crazy this game was?
Yeah, it's called Matthew Stafford is the greatest quarterback that's ever lived, and none of you realized it.
Oh my God, he's just so good.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell everyone this.
When he threw that 70-yard bomb to Cooper Kupp, I'm immediately thinking of his NFL mic'd up thing where he's like, clock it! Clock it!
Against the Browns?
No, it was against the Cowboys.
Oh, I guess we're not thinking of the same game. I thought we were thinking of the greatest game
the
that
NFL
never got
sound
saw.
where he's like, clock it! Clock it! Let's go! Or like whatever is like that.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm thinking of. That's the one that's most memorable to me. And then he just does like a dive into the end zone or like a little like over the top kind of deal. But yeah, like that was amazing. The evil is finally defeated.
Yes.
For now.
For now. Well, actually, I don't know because
he said some.
Brady might retire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I'm not getting my hopes up because I know that's just not true, right?
Right.
Can we agree that?
Yeah.
But yeah, the Rams actually did it. They exercised it. They almost pulled off Falcons, by the way, and blew this game.
27-3.
27-3. They were a point off from being the second team to blow a 28-3 lead against Tom Brady.
Wow.
But they didn't.
Thank God.
He had nothing to
Thank God
do with
they
it.
did not.
He had nothing to do with that game. I can tell you
Thank
that
God.
right now.
Thank God. But we'll just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off, and let's just talk about the game everyone was talking about have been talking about.
Macy, go ahead and...
Go ahead.
Ooh. Woo! How about them Chiefs?
That's all you
I'm
got?
done. Like, I don't know.
You done?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Brock? Oh my God, what a game this was.
It was incredible.
I told Macy, I call the NFL is scripted, so I call it NFL creative. Good God, they were on some other. They were on some other this week.
They were on some Vince Russo booking Raw.
Exactly. That's exactly what they were doing. They were coked up. They were doing some. They were on some.
They were coked up. Oh, God.
They were. Because it was a wild weekend for the divisional round.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have some stats here about the Bills and Chiefs game. But first, let me talk about the divisional round, first of all, and its ratings. So, this is for all 4 games.
These were nuts, by the way.
The viewership of all 4 games. They had an average of 38.2 million viewers. That's from on this cable television and digital. And that's an average of over 152 million people. That 38.2 million number is the highest a divisional round has been watched ever. Ever. Isn't that crazy?
Football, baby.
Yeah.
Football.
It's football. But here's where it gets even wilder. And this is with the Chiefs and
Bills.
So we got to mention that this game was a back-and-forth affair. And I mean literally a back-and-forth affair.
Yes.
So let's start with this. This is just from the 2-minute warning. So following the 2-minute warning, 31 points were scored. They had 296 yards of total offense combined. And they had 5 plays or more of 25 yards. Or 25 yards or more. 5 plays. Each, I think. Actually, no, I may be wrong on that. You know what? Don't even get me started. It gets even wilder here. So, Gabe Davis, the wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, had a day.
4 tutties.
He had 4 touchdowns, over 200 yards receiving. That he's the 7th wide receiver to do that, but he's the first to do it in a loss.
Oh, wow.
A loss. 4 touchdowns, almost 200 yards reception, 200 yards receiving in a loss.
Huh.
He also had 6. Also, after the 2-minute warning, he had 6 receptions and 3 touchdowns in that 2 minutes. By the way. Let's see. Another one. Let's see. After the 2-minute warning as well, Mahomes went 8 for 11. 144 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. And then Allen went for 5 for 7, 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. They accounted for 246 total yards in the 4 touchdowns. And they had only 6 completions between the both of them.
Nuts.
I'm not even finished because both teams went a perfect 5 for 5 on 4th downs.
Yeah.
That's the second time ever that has happened. It has only happened twice in NFL history. I'm not done. I'm still not done.
Holy cow.
Here's the craziest one. And here's the craziest one. Mahomes had 13 seconds to tie this game. Not done. I'm not done. It's getting crazier since they went in overtime. Going into the coin toss. Brock, I think you saw this one. Going into the coin toss, Josh Allen was a perfect 9-0 on coin tosses the entire season. I'll say that again. He was a perfect 9-0 on coin tosses. So every time he made a call for the coin toss, he got it correct every single time, except for one. Brock, you agree with me. I hate the NFL overtime rules.
I've been saying this since 2019, bud.
It's funny that people were tweeting the thing about, the Chiefs try to make a outcry of changing the overtime rules, yet that gained no ground, and it has not gained any ground since. That might change, because if the NFL overtime rules were different, we would have been up till 3 o'clock in the morning watching these two go blow for blow.
Oh, we would have been up later than that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like at some point they would have to throw in the towel and... Oh, wait, no.
It was like LSU, Texas A&M overtime rules crazy.
I was completely thinking about it as regular season, but they don't get to get a tie at this point. So
yeah, no, it's just sudden death. It still does. First team scores basically wins. Which what happened with the Chiefs. Chiefs are hosting the AFC Championship game, but Mahomes had 13 seconds.
Miracle, baby. Miracle.
Did you hear what Andy Reid said?
Oh, the Grim Reaper thing?
Did you hear that when he said that?
When it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying.
A little bit.
I'm like, that is the most terrifying thing I've ever heard in my life.
I love that old man. Andy Reid literally looks like my grandpa.
He's everyone's grandpa that loves cheese and everything. Cheeseburgers and chocolate cake. Cheeseburgers and chocolate cake. Yeah, that was just, oh, God, that was just that. Now I know how Buffalo Bills fans feel for all these years. Painfully getting your soul extracted from you levels of painful.
The video's
that sucked.
The video's up on my Twitter of Tommy crying and not wanting to do Wayne.
Well,
Dog,
you sent me, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That sucked. That honestly sucked. Especially now. Now people are going to realize it's like, oh yeah, maybe we should change the NFL overtime rules. It's like, oh, it's like a team kind of 3 years earlier kind of lobbied for the same thing. And isn't it funny how the tables have turned? Where in 2019, Patrick Mahomes doesn't get to see the ball once. Everyone's pouring an outcry that the overtime rules should be changed. Flash forward 3 years, Patrick Mahomes gets the ball to start overtime, wins it. Everyone's complaining that Josh Allen didn't get the ball, right?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of things that suck, Tommy, some bad news came over your Saints today.
Yes. So today, as of today, actually, this is Tuesday going on Wednesday. This news is already out there. Sean Payton has decided to retire from coaching.
For the Saints.
That news came so far out of left field.
See you in Dallas.
I'm gonna. Please no. Anything but that. So I watched his presser. He's like, I'm not coaching in 2022 at all. He said he is not coaching in 2022.
Well, of course, he's waiting for Arians to retire so he can take over for the Buccaneers.
He would not be welcome in the city of New Orleans ever again if he did that, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Just completely throwing that out there. He would not be welcome in the city if he does that again. If he does that, I can tell you for sure. That's a guarantee. But yeah, it was surprising. Came completely out of left field.
He's going to be the new head coach of the LSU Tigers.
No, Because they just hired Brian Kelly, dumbass.
I'm doing all this to mess with you.
I know you did that to mess with you. I'm like, they did hire Brian. I was going to message you, like, they did hire Brian Kelly, correct?
Your new head coach of the University of Louisiana Lafayette. Raging Cajuns.
No, everyone was joking. It's like, yeah, Kevin James is the next head coach of the Saints. I'm like, please don't. Please don't. Please don't do that.
Your new head coach of the New Orleans Saints.
But yeah,
Adam Gase.
Yeah, to be fair, here's another reason probably why he got out of Dodge is that they are a whopping $71 million over the cap.
You won't even be able to sign your rookies.
They're hitting the reset button, and I mean they are hitting the reset button very, very hard. Does it suck? Yes. Was I alive knowing that they have a Super Bowl he has a Super Bowl ring with Drew? Yes.
A single Super Bowl ring.
Just once. It's just one. Just one. It doesn't matter. It's just one though.
Beast Quick, Minneapolis Miracle, loss against getting Superdome piece.
Stop.
The no flag.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Getting destroyed by the Niners.
Shut your mouth. That was in the regular season, by the way.
No, I'm thinking of the playoff game. At Candlestick.
It was a go-ahead touchdown.
Okay, losing in heartbreaking fashion to the Niners.
I don't know. I mean...
To Alex Smith.
Alex Smith.
Maybe. Yeah, you lost to Alex Smith Niners, and then you lost to Colin Kaepernick Niners.
Ugh. That was before Colin Kaepernick decided to oust himself from the league by himself.
You mean he started to play like how he normally plays, and he was a bad quarterback, and then used that...
Oh, no. That's partially that.
He got benched for Blaine Gabbert. You can't say it was a decision about anything else when you were playing worse than Blaine Gabbert.
I mean, it was partially because of that.
Majority. Because notice it didn't start until he got benched because he was playing like dog shit.
That's that's true. But still, though, it was just a hell of a ride. I'm glad he got a ring. Same with Drew.
Blaine Gabbert has the same amount of Super Bowl rings as Drew Brees.
Yeah, I don't know what sucks more. Sean Payton, there was a Twitter thing that's like, what was a Twitter poll that said, what was worse, Drew Brees retiring or Sean Payton retiring? I'm like, that's a good question.
You not keeping Teddy Bridgewater.
Between Drew Brees retired, I mean, look at it now. It's kind of like a silver lining that they didn't keep him.
No, that's 100% the fact of the teams he's been with. That is not an indictment on Teddy. You cannot pin that on Teddy. He is currently on a team right now that is just horrible on offense and was terrible mismanaged. They need a good actual coach.
Look at their actual head coach. Look at their head coaches.
They don't have one anymore.
Look at their head coach was. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. That's the thing with Drew Lock. Like, if Drew Lock actually had, I don't know, a competent head coach, he could actually do some damage in the NFL.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you.
It's like Matthew Stafford with the Lions.
But yeah, I mean, like, it sucks knowing that he's gone, but like it was kind of time that they needed a reset.
But it was time in 2019.
I think for him, it was time last season, if I'm being honest.
It was time the season before. That loss to the Rams gutted them.
I mean, to be fair, they should have thrown a flag, but, hey, what do I know?
I'm saying that season afterwards, that's when they should have just blown it up, because that's when the cap space got stupid.
Afterward, it's just like, you know what, just kind of, time.
Well, it's most certainly time for picks now.
I mean, it was long overdue, but it's finally here, so.
It's time for picks. I have a grand total of 7 games, by the way.
Oh, I thought we were just going to do the 4 championship games this week.
The 4 championship games?
Or the 2 championship games, sorry.
No, I'm diving us into some college basketball because there's some really good games this week, and also 2 really good hockey games. But we will start with the headline. Do you want to start with football or end with football?
Let's end with football.
Okay. Well, let's start with some hockey. A game that, when this is going up, is today. The Boston Bruins take on the Colorado Avalanche. Battle of two teams that are top of their divisions. Colorado is the favorite. Who do you all have?
Who are they playing?
The Boston Bruins, who are coming in red hot right now.
I'll take Boston then.
Tommy has Boston. Maisie, who do you have?
Not Boston.
Colorado it is. All right, the other hockey game I have is the Minnesota Wild and the New York Rangers, another two teams that are just riding massive highs right now. I have Colorado, by the way. I've already made my picks for all these. All right, Macy has Minnesota. She's going with the Wild. I have the Rangers because I need Minnesota to lose for the Predators to stay ahead of them.
Can you say that again?
What thing?
This game, I did not hear. I'm sorry, I just wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
The Minnesota Wild at the New York Rangers. Macy has the Minnesota Wild. I have the New York Rangers, so the Preds can stay ahead of the Wild in the Central Division.
I'll take the Rangers.
All right. Tommy is like me because he's also a Predators fan, so he wants the Preds to stay ahead of them. College basketball, when this goes live, this will be, well, probably the biggest game tonight. Number 17 Providence travels to Cincinnati, Ohio to take on number 21 Xavier. Xavier is an 8-point favorite. I have the Friars of Providence. Who do you got?
Who do I got?
Yep.
It's a tough one.
Battle of the Big East teams, by the way.
I know. It's a thing.
Macy, who do you have?
Where are the two options again? I'm sorry.
Number 17 Providence against number 21 Xavier. Xavier is an 8-point favorite. They don't lose often in the Citos Center, but I am going with the Providence Friars.
Yeah, I'll go with Providence.
I'll go with Xavier. I'll be different.
Macy has gone with the Musketeers. In a game that I have no doubt we are all probably going to agree on the same team, it is the SEC versus Big 12 Challenge as number 12 Kentucky travels to the Fog in Lawrence to take on number 5 Kansas. I have gone with the Jayhawks here, and it pains me to do so. Macy, yeah. I knew what Macy was going to go with, and Tommy has gone with the Jayhawks as well. Final college basketball game we have on the same day. Number 16 Ohio State travels to Western Lafayette to take on the number 6 Boilermakers. I have gone with the Boilermakers.
Did you say Lafayette?
Western Lafayette. Or Lafayette.
I'll go with them.
You'll go with the Purdue Boilermakers. Tommy?
Who are they playing?
Ohio State.
I'll go with Purdue.
All right. I have Purdue going to the national championship this year, by the way.
Really?
Yep. I don't know. I got that feeling about them this year. I don't know what it is. They have really impressed me, though. Kansas also impressed me a little bit.
Don't get me wrong, Purdue's good. They are good.
Kansas has also impressed me a little bit with that win over Texas Tech in double overtime, but if I'm going with a dark horse team, I'm saying watch out for Providence this year, by the way.
Yeah.
The Friars are looking good.
I make the case for Illinois.
They are... I thought I saw they were in a dogfight with Michigan State while we were recording here. So they may have come out on top of that. I don't know. But now, Finalamar, it is time for football. I was a Grim Reaper last week. I was 0-4. Tommy led the pack as he went 3-1, and Macy went 2-2. So here we go, the first game, the battle for California in the NFC West yet again. Jimmy Garoppolo leads his San Francisco 49ers against Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are 3.5-point favorites. I have gone with the Rams. Macy.
Rams.
Macy has the Rams. All right.
It's a tough one. Because here's the thing, what's going to happen with this game. And I tweeted this out. This game is going with NFL Creative this week for Championship Weekend. It's going to be the Duel of the Fates on Mustafar. Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Anakin Skywalker. Levels of insane.
But who is the question?
Who is who though? Who is who though is the question, but still though you get the idea. Right?
Yep.
With that being said, I'll take the 49ers.
Tommy going against me and Maisie in picks this week. I think I know who he has in this next game.
Oh, dog, you don't even have to ask me who I have in the next game. You already know. You already know.
I already know who Maisie has too, so go ahead and mark that. The nightcap. Joe Shiesty, leads the Cincinnati Bengals into Arrowhead Stadium to take on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 7.5-point favorites. Tommy has gone with the Bengals. Maisie has gone with the Chiefs, no doubt. And because I feel like I might still have some Grim Reaper in me, I have picked the Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Just to make the Chiefs lose so the Bengals can go to the Super Bowl and play the Niners in a rematch of
That's so rude.
two pretty good Super Bowls, actually, now that I think about it. To review the picks.
Hey, but hold on. So speaking of the NFC, do you see what the Rams are doing?
Oh, yes, please speak upon this.
So for the people that don't know...
Wait, get to this after I... Hang on, Tommy. Get to that after I review our picks.
Oh, okay.
So, for the Boston Bruins versus the Colorado Avalanche, Tommy has gone with the Bruins in the black and gold. Meanwhile, me and Tommy have gone with the former Quebec Nordiques in the Colorado Avalanche. Minnesota Wild versus New York Rangers. Maisie is going Wild, and me and Tommy have gone with the boys from New York. Providence versus Xavier in the Cintas Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Me and Tommy have gone with the Friars. Maisie has gone with the Musketeers. SEC versus Big 12 Challenge, Kentucky versus Kansas. We are all lost in the fog and gone with the Jayhawks. Ohio State versus Purdue. We are all chugging along with the Boilermakers. In the battle for the NFC West California Division, Tommy has gone with the gold mine, known as the San Francisco 49ers. See what I did there? The gold mine. Ha. Robbie Gold.
Funny.
Robbie Gold. Ha. Me and Maisie have gone with Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp in the Los Angeles Rams. Tommy has taken Joe Joe Shiesty. What are some other other names that you can come up with for Joe Burrow here, Tommy?
Those are the only two, because those are the best ones.
The man that says the SEC stadiums are louder than NFL stadiums, and I tend to agree with him.
To be fair, I mean, Bryant-Denny holds like almost 105,000 people. So
I have been to a Chiefs playoff game, and I have also been to SEC games. SEC games are louder. So I have to agree with him there.
Right, but like Joe Burrow's played in Death Valley, Bryant-Denny Stadium, Jordan-Hare. Don't get me wrong, Arrowhead gets loud.
It does.
And it can get very loud.
Tommy has gone with the Bengals. Me and Maisie have gone with Mahomes and the Chiefs for two very different reasons. Maisie because that is her team, and me to try and put some voodoo on them. So, yeah. Thoughts on my reasoning for picking the Chiefs? Anybody?
Rude.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. Tommy, as you were saying about the Rams-Niners game.
So the Rams-Niners game, this is obviously the third time they're playing. They have split their season series one game apiece. This is also pretty much the last time that these two teams played in LA. San Francisco pulled out the win to get into the playoffs and dash the hopes of Saints fans everywhere.
To be fair, I don't know how much the Rams were really trying at the end when they found out the Cardinals were going to lose.
That is also very true, and I have to agree with you on that. But still, as I was saying, the last time they played there, if you watched the game there, if it was in your market, there was a lot of red. You know what I mean? A lot of red.
Just got to go south.
So, LA decided to counteract this by limiting the amount of tickets non-LA residents can buy.
This is so petty. I love it.
I have never seen such pettiness in my life.
This is a level of petty I strive to be.
So petty. It's petty on so many levels.
So, you brought up the fact that the Rams do host the Super Bowl this year. If they were to win, what they would do for the Super Bowl. And you said... Tommy.
Well, I mean, they would. I think they would have to, like, not limit the amount of, tickets opposing fans can get. Because one, it's probably the Super Bowl, and two, the NFL is going to be like, you can't do that, right?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know either, but that's just my thinking of it.
I don't know how
I
much...
feel like it'll get a lot of backlash.
I think the NFL might like that there's a few more celebrities in the crowd in the Super Bowl than normal.
Well, it's LA. That's definitely... I mean, they're in Inglewood, though, but that's definitely going to happen.
Yes. Very much so.
But, yeah.
All right. Anybody got anything else before we do wrap-ups here?
Nope.
Nope. Nothing?
I don't have anything.
Got nothing.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
My brother turns 18 this Saturday. Whoop, whoop.
Happy birthday to him.
Well, speaking of this weekend, Tommy, what week is it when it comes to here in B-Card Entertainment?
I don't know. Something called the Royal Rumbles in St. Louis this Saturday.
It is
nothing too big.
It is Wayne versus WWE week, Tommy. And hell, actually, we could probably just call this B-Card versus WWE week. Because everyone in this podcast right now is going to at least one WWE event this week.
Correct.
Isn't that right, Maisie?
Against my free will.
So, for those of you who...
not against your free will.
So, for those of you who may have forgotten, we did an Uno card game for the B-Card Championship. Tommy won, and it came down to me and Maisie. What was on the line was, if I lost, I had to eat Swedish fish, and if Maisie lost, she had to go to our wrestling show of our choice. She's finally paying her penance right now. So Maisie will be with myself, Tommy Haley, and a brand new debuting member to the channel this Friday. What do you mean, He'll make his debut. No, I said he'll make his debut this Friday. For the vlog.
Yeah, that's true, because you didn't technically vlog the AEW one.
I did not. He has never been part of this channel before. Well, in a previous life he has been. But not in reality in this one.
Is his girlfriend still okay with him going to this with you guys?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, there is that. Macy will have to experience SmackDown. It's shaping up to be a pretty good show.
Honestly. It should be a good... I hope it's a good show, honestly.
God, I hope really so. Do. And on Saturday, me and Tommy will be crossing the state to go to St. Louis, Missouri. Black. Terrible town.
Black.
Terrible town. Just awful town. Can that all be agreed here?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. For the Royal Rumble, which it was brought to my attention, the Royal Rumble was in St. Louis 10 years ago. So, that's fun.
Yeah, which is a crazy thing to think that it's been there.
10 years ago. Tommy, do you know who won the Royal Rumble the last time the Rumble was in St. Louis?
What year was it again?
Well, it was 10 years ago.
So, 2002?
10 years ago.
Or 2012?
Yes. What? Why did you think I said 20 years ago?
I don't know. It sounded like it.
No, 10. 10. I feel like Ty Dillinger. 10.
2012. Was it Cena?
Sheamus.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, it was Sheamus.
So, me and Tommy will be in St. Louis for that. If you listen to this and are a wrestling fan and are going to be there, come say hi to us. I'll be the fat guy in the Gable Stevens shirt, and Tommy will be wearing something.
I'll be wearing something. Probably something from what I get from the merch shop at the WWE event in Kansas City.
Yep, and Macy will be wearing a wrestling t-shirt this Friday. I have it.
Do I have to?
I have it right next to me right now.
Why do I have to?
Because you're going to a wrestling show, you got to wear a wrestling shirt. It's just kind of how it is.
I was just gonna wear an anime shirt.
Nah.
He would be fine with that, by the way, just throwing that out there.
It's part of her punishment.
Still, though. Nuh-uh. It was not.
I am making
that was
it
not,
part of your punishment.
No, you just had to go. That was never part of the agreement.
Yeah.
Whatever. She's still
That was never part of the agreement. She had to wear a wrestling shirt. It's just that
she's
she had
still
to
wearing it. You said she did,
yes,
last week, so hush your mouth.
No, I didn't. I don't remember her saying she needed to wear a wrestling shirt.
No, I said that, and you're like, yeah, that's awesome. Especially when I told you
that's
what it
cool.
was.
It's bad she's not going to do it.
She will do it.
Whatever.
Or she will die.
Okay, I die then.
No. I actually think she might like it, so. That's a little a little bit of an anarchy shirt, so, you know. Hell, honestly, if I was to take off the authentic WWE wear, you wouldn't know what it was. People would just think that you're an arsonist or something. I don't know.
Oh, you ever wear the Seth Rollins t-shirt?
Yep. So.
By the way, Macy, you have not, it can be your decision. You do not have to wear the shirt Brock will give you. And that'll be fine.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there. Just letting you know.
Okay.
We won't subject you to that kind of torture, you know?
Well, if that's the case, then Tommy, you're wearing it at the Rumble. Or at SmackDown.
I'm not wearing I'm not going to wear any wrestling shirts. I mean, I'm going to wear a wrestling shirt when we get to the Rumble.
Why won't you wear one in Kansas City?
Oh, no, I'll wear one in Kansas City. It's just not going to be a WWE licensed t-shirt.
Whatever. I guess I'm not technically wearing a WWE licensed shirt.
Yeah, it's Barstool, dog.
Well, no, I mean even Friday. And I'm going to wear my Dusty Rhodes, baby. My Lucky Wrestling t-shirt. And the Barstool one is a guy that's employed by WWE.
Right. But, okay, whatever.
Anyway. As seen on Saturday, Macy Shear was victorious over Tommy Haley and guessed the theme song segment. 5-2. Macy, your thoughts on that?
I am awesome. That is all.
She got the best of me. That's all I'll say.
Boy, did she. Macy, how will you be challenging me for my title?
Candy. We're going to eat candy. Blindfolded.
Oh, well, if you think that you're going to beat a fat guy in a candy eating contest or wherever the heck you're having us do, you're sadly mistaken.
You know what I heard? I automatically thought of when you said fat guy. I automatically thought of fat guy in little coat. I don't know why.
We have trained you well. That video will be going up live this Saturday in the Macy's bid to try and challenge me for my title. Macy, how do you feel about your odds in that?
I'm a stoner, so I don't really remember all the candy I eat.
Fair enough, fair enough. Tommy, your thoughts as to her chances?
I don't know. I mean, she might have a chance.
But I am fat.
I mean, yeah, you're fat, so, I mean.
Tommy, your thoughts as to her. Any other thoughts to her of her beating you this past week?
Nope, she just got the best of me. That's all I can say.
All right. We talked about wrestling. Me and Tommy do a pro wrestling podcast here on this channel. Tommy, give the people a little bit of what it is, explain the name, and what we did this past week.
It is called We Are Not Entertained, or Wayne as for short.
Yes.
Let's see. This week already came out. We reviewed the Rumble, some more wrestling news.
We even reviewed a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's what I said. We reviewed a Royal Rumble.
An entire show. And what show was that, Tommy?
The 2010 Royal Rumble.
Really good show, actually.
Really? Yeah, it's really good.
Except for one part, it was really good.
There's a certain match you had to get in because of the time. Really good. Really good. Really enjoyed it. Very
One
nice.
of two of those the two participants in the match are going to be in the Rumble match this year.
Which is another crazy thing. It's like, oh my god, really?
One of them doesn't even work for the company. They work for a different one.
But if you want to listen to us more talk about that, listen to the Wayne on Mondays.
Macy Shear does a podcast here on this channel. It goes up live every Friday. Macy, what do you got in store for? Give us the little tiniest of previews of what you got in store for us this week.
Let me look in my... Oh, I got one.
All right.
Music removed from Spotify because of vaccine?
I know what she's talking about.
Yep, same here. I can't wait for the comment section on that video when it goes live. Whoo! And I'm going to have some...
Oh, trust me, there's a lot more weirder stuff I found, so...
No, I'm thinking polarizing topics that you don't get much more than that one right there.
I know, but
So.
I have something way weirder going on, too.
Oh, that's good. That goes live every Friday right here on this channel. Of course, if you're listening to us on Spotify, check out the YouTube channel. A lot of good content goes up every week, such as We Are Not Entertained, this podcast you're listening to right now, Macy's podcast, which is called...
The Sheer Shit Podcast.
Or CSP for short. Live challenges for the title, and after this weekend, a vlog of our journey to and through the B-Card versus WWE week that it is this week, as we are pretty hyped for that. Can you all agree with that?
Get a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Macy, hit us with your favorite wrestling catchphrases.
Me?
Yes.
Very good, very evil. I
Okay,
don't
that's
know.
one. Let's get some more wrestling catchphrases out of you.
Woo!
Alright, let's get another one.
That's it. That's all she's got, dog.
What?
What?
What? That's all you got?
What?
You said that's all you got? What?
What?
That's all you got? What?
What?
Well, here's what old Stone Cold has to say. He says, don't trust anybody. What? He says,
What?
that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so. Is that all that you have to say, Macy, when it comes to wrestling catchphrases?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh, okay.
For the millions
And millions!
of The Rock's fans, finally, The Rock has come back to B-Card Entertainment. Yay.
He's also going to St. Louis.
We don't know that for sure, Tommy.
He is. You could not... Oh, he is. He definitely is.
Okay, backstory on this for Macy, because she's going to be hearing this Friday more than likely. Give the backstory as to what you're talking about there, Tommy. So,
We'll tell her on Friday.
well, no, I mean, like, for the people here who might be confused why you're thinking The Rock will be showing up,
Yes, The Rock has a cousin who is a wrestler, and he is champion, and he's going to come face to face with him at the Rumble, and then they're going to have a match at a pay-per-view later on in the year.
It's not set in stone that he will.
Let me have this one thing.
Rollins is gonna win, isn't he? And beat Roman.
What?
Because screw you, Tommy.
That, but...
And you'll get no Rock, and you get to have Roman versus Brock Lesnar 15 at WrestleMania.
Oh my god. 15?
It might be actually their 15th match they'll have against each other.
Are we done?
No, we're not done yet, Macy.
I'm tired.
I know. I'm wrapping it up right now. Macy, where can people follow you on Twitter?
Macy_Sheer.
Tommy, where can people find you?
Dude_Rex14. The D and the R are capitalized.
I can be found at BrockGorton99. Only the B is capitalized in that. And follow us at BCardYT for the channel overall, as it is run by a person that loves to roast myself and Tommy Haley a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I don't know.
This past week, wow, holy crap, you died this past week.
I died. I literally got stuffed in a locker, bottom of the ocean, died.
Macy, did you see the tweet that was sent out by the Twitter account aimed at Tommy Haley?
Probably, but I can't think of what it is right now.
I literally died.
I am pulling it up right now. So, I can find it, Lord. This would be at Tommy trying to incite Chiefs fans on Twitter, and he tagged you in. It was on a tweet that I did. So, the Cincinnati Reds have a bandwagon cam on their Jumbotron. It's mainly for...
Which is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I said, ooh, now have the Chiefs do this at their home game Sunday, but for fans wearing Chiefs gear. Tommy said that's a great idea, and then put hashtag Chiefs Kingdom, put Macy Sheer in it. Yeah. Tommy, do you want me to say what the Twitter account had in...
No, because if they follow the account, they could see it for themselves.
Oh, wasn't it about, New Orleans?
No. Oh. I'm just gonna say it because this is just a taste. This is just a sliver of what you can get on our Twitter account. In response to Tommy Haley. Aw, is someone upset they missed the playoffs? You're just mad because you're just mad you don't have the best quarterback in the league. Get in line and watch greatness.
I mean, I really don't care that they missed the playoffs this year, but
you were put in a Pinewood box.
Okay, whatever.
You were.
I'm like you. I'm in the boat. I'm like, I don't really care. They kind of didn't deserve to be in the playoffs this year.
No, they weren't. But that is all that we have this week for Big Time Talkers, unless any one of you got anything.
Nope, that's it. That's all I got.
Nope.
Well, until Friday with the CSP with myself and Macy Sheer, and until Tommy sees you Saturday with myself, Macy Sheer, and him for the...
You mean Friday?
No. What? You're not on CSP.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking about Saturday for Macy trying to win the B-Card Heavyweight Championship from me, which she will be unsuccessful in doing. Spoiler. That's not a spoiler. That's a promise.
That you just bought... wrap it. Oh, God, ew.
Well, fine.
Ew.
You do the actual
the
line.
Entire line.
Do
you
the
line. The entire thing.
Do the line then, Tommy. Since you are my manager.
Spoiler.
No, say it.
That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. That's the exact line Heyman uses, by the way.
No, I know. I changed it, because it's not a spoiler. It's a promise.
Ugh.
But until then, I've been the Engine, Brock Gorton.
I've been the Made Man, Tommy Haley.
I've been the emo that listens to Screamo, Macy.
Until Friday, folks. Have a great rest of your week.
Go Bengals!
Peace out, Girl Scout!